Welcome back to another battle, everybody. Today we're playing Progressive Capitals on the Alcatraz map as part of our as part of our Felon Friday series here on the channel. We're playing as a green player out of the 6th position. We have a decent play here for the noob corner on this map. Now I don't see anybody capping it. I don't see, white didn't cap here. I got 7 troops down here. We got a 5 behind whoever would go in here. We also have a decent play for this +6 down here. Nothing central to the board, which is a little bit dangerous. I am going to go for the noob corner, though. We're going to try to snowball this game if we can. And I think the best way to do that is if anybody is capped over here on the left-hand side and they aren't able to remove me, nope, don't do it, buddy. Big time oops if you go for this. You're going to lose your own capital to me. You don't want to do this. You might actually lose both. Smart play. Well played. I don't know how. I'm actually confused by why blue would have even considered this, because the chances of you getting good enough dice where you actually hold this afterwards is so unbelievably slim. And then also, if you put all 5 troops here to try to play the 8 on 5, you then risk me starting with a minimum of 6 troops rolling a 10 on 4 on you on the other side. So smart play by blue to revise and resubmit that strategy. Red fails a roll there initially. Not sure what happened there. And then knocks white out of the middle. Hits a 3. Interesting. I don't know if anybody's capped on this line down in the bottom left. Normally, I'm actually a little bit surprised to not see red here. Maybe he's capped out a little bit further. And we don't see white on this line over here. Now, white could try to get a 9 on 5 on me. Again, not great. And they don't know that I've got a 5 hiding in the corner here, but I've got a 5 hiding in the corner here. Now the funny thing is if I capture this bonus, one of the best strategies, and I absolutely hate when people do it to me, but it's not a bad strategy. One of the absolute best strategies on this map is weaseling your troops behind the player in the +8. It's so mean because it basically ruins their game, but there's some merit behind it, man. It's not a bad idea. White does fortify that out. I'm surprised. Maybe he's got a deeper cap here that I'm going to run into. I'm not going to try to take this if I don't have to. Purple loses the 4 there. What is pink is crashed out already. He actually lost his cap on that. I think to the I think pink may have lost his capital to white. Which is very, very interesting. I will start with 8 troops here. I'm intrigued. Do I want to close myself off to this in the chance that, like, maybe he's just got a 4 cap here? Or is it worth... Like, is it worth it to try to push out early? If I can only leave 2 back here, don't lose any. I think I almost judge it by how much I lose. Purple's going to hit my 3 here. Loses 4 on it. Ugh. Ugly dice there from purple. We lose 3 on that. I'm going to stop there for now. This 11 cap should hold up for a while. I want to see what blue does here. He knows I've taken this bonus. The first thing he should do here is remove my 4. Now, if there's somebody capped on the exterior from him, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put 5 here. I'm gonna put 4 up here. If he wants to use the troops to hit my 8, that's fine. I'm gonna need to play for this position anyway, because I don't want to take off my cap if I don't have to. Somebody retook on white, by the way, because I don't believe red rolled a capital. Red was just trying to get a card. I think white rolled pink's cap, and then I think purple took it. So if white's re-rolling in here, if we see purple on 5 instead of... Oh, actually, maybe red took it. Red might have taken it just now. So I won't actually be able to know. I could just full commit here and try to send into white again. But maybe red and white just keep going back and forth up there. The problem is I have no middle board. All my middle troops got removed. So I have no middle board vision because pink just started crashing out up there with his rolls. Now the issue is if purple has this bonus, he's going to push down into here. So I don't even want to roll this. I may just leave the 5 there, force purple to come down this way, let blue have this, and go up into white and see if I can make a play on white. That might be my best maneuver. 20 troops coming up at white, knowing that he rolled the pink capital is probably not a bad idea. Because I know it wasn't blue. I don't think it was red. Red may have retaken. It seems like pink is going to quit. But yeah, Alcatraz, we got a decent play for the noob corner. Look at this. Look at this. I got a nice center. Nice center. Crop this for zoom in a little bit. Get a solid thumbnail. Move the cursor out of the way. Not bad. Purple does not yet have this bonus, so that's good. He did lose a lot of material on that 9-on-3 roll. 4 troops went down the drain. And pink has botted. I will start with 9. We'll have a 20 stack here. If white is on this path with a relatively weak capital, we will try to take it. Otherwise, we're going to have to conserve our position on another part of the board. But a 1-point holdout this way would not be bad by any means. Do I wait? Is this a 100% roll? It is. That's insane. All right, I gotta get a new thumbnail, guys. Let's put this up here because that is an absurd position. So I think white must have been capped. I think white must have been capped here and had double territory here and just didn't want to cap directly in front of me. And pink must have been capped here. I mean, this is a crazy position now. I can actually much more comfortably afford to put material behind blue. Because who in their right mind is going to roll me? Probably not red. So I'm going to start this next turn with 13 troops. I have 3 capitals. This is absurd. I'm not surprised if white quits. Now, the downside is I have 3 caps here. I don't know where red is. I'm actually not going to place behind blue, I don't think. I think I place behind purple. Blue's still a 2-point card block here. And I will be getting more than him, or just the same amount as a +8, right? I'll get the same amount of him with the hold that I have, as him with the hold that I have, and I'm actually a 3-point over here. Or an extended... no, that's the 3-point card block. You can't 2-point this unless... Yeah, no, you'd have to 3-point it. I'm trying to see where it would be, but I believe you have to 3-point it. I also have the pink kill guarded. I don't think red can get through this even with a trade, and regardless of what he has, knowing... Oh my god, that just tried to roll something. I'm gonna dump most of this back here. We're gonna hit blue out of this spot. I don't want blue to have a fallback spot that he can go to. I was thinking about placing behind him up here, but I don't think that's gonna be the right play. Now, purple's taking a lot of territory here. Oh, you gotta fail this. You gotta fail this. Come on. Ah, darn. I gotta go across the board then, because that was a lot of troops that he just put in here. 21 red has in front of blue. Not going to take his capital. I don't want red to be able to hit me. This is good to know where purple is capped, though. It's very, very helpful to know. It's good to know where both purple and red are. That's an insane play by blue. You do not take... If you are card blocked the way that blue is by red right now, under no circumstances... Red just failed. Oh, no, he didn't fail that. I have the pink kill back here. It's only worth 1 card, but I probably just take that next turn. Oh, this is only going to get me to 4, right? Yeah, I take it 2 turns from now. We'll let it gain up a little bit. This might be the end of white here, actually, though. If white gets to 3 cards and purple doesn't take this. Unless it's behind blue. I might be able to eliminate purple outright. I mean, red didn't aggress me there. I'll get confirmation if this is the end of pink here, which I think blue may still have pink hostage. Oh, it puts all 3 here. Okay. He does trade. That's smart. I assume he kills white. No. He gives me the white kill for free. I don't know why you would do that. I guess it's not the white kill. Blue has the white kill, which actually helps blue, so I'm fine with that. Gotta defend myself. I feed that to blue. That's okay. I'd actually rather bolster blue here. And maybe white even trades in back here. I don't know. I know that purple took everything out of here, though. And red should remove... he might actually think he's got the kill on purple. No. Red should remove blue from the middle here. I don't actually know why he hasn't. I thought maybe white had rolled behind blue here. It seems like it has. Now, there's no reason for me to leave blue on an external right now with him capped behind red. And there's also no reason... So I want to force him to take, on this next turn, I want to force the blue player to take the white kill that will force him to trade in. And then he'll be pointed at red and he won't be able to get any more cards or whatever. I also don't want to let purple hold down here. But, I mean, purple's a 1-point card block regardless. What purple should do is stop closing his cap off. But I have a feeling he's not going to do that. So I'm going to keep breaking him. We're going to take blue out here. I don't think red makes a push on me. Red's cap's locked off anyway. So this forces blue to kill white, which will get me a better trade in. That's why I did it. Now the downside to that is he might not actually kill it. And he does kill it. All right, that's good then. I'm glad he killed it because that gives, not only does that give me a better trade in, it gives red a better trade in, and red's pointed at blue. So I'm going to focus my energy on the purple player. Yeah, he's going to investigate down here. Yeah, he sees the purples in 2 separate spots. I get it. Now, this is a useful card for me. It's a little expensive, but part of me doesn't want to remove this in case red is aware that he can card block. I'm actually going to need to try to hold purple hostage as long as I can. Because I am eventually going to run out of cards. See, the more you attack, the more you are signing your own death warrant. So I let him hold this, but I don't want him getting more cards. Blue trades again. Does blue hit red with this? I think he tried. Well, how much did he start with? No, he only started with 5, so he didn't take the bonus. Is red going to break me here? Red, buddy, I'm your lifeline for progressing this game, but that's all right. I can't commit too much down here. I got to bank on purple not having a trade on 3. It's going to get very, very expensive if purple's got a trade on 3. And he does. Alright. I do not, so that's alright. Does he clear me out of here? That's the question. I wouldn't. I'd make sure you have cards. Like, this is not going to be a good play. I wouldn't clear me out of here. I actually think this is a mistake. Alright, I'm going to open red up to you. Have fun. Alright, blue has no way out here. Trades are reasonably high. I'm just going to card block purple, but further up. So he'll get, instead of 11, he'll get like a little bit more than that. And then I guess red and I will just trade with each other, which is fine. I don't want to let this get too much stronger up here, but it is not currently worth it. This one card is not worth it. I hope that fails. That would be so funny if that failed. There's no point in blocking him yet, because I don't know what red's going to try to do. I respect purple's hustle here. I wish red didn't thwart me. I probably would have been fine there if red didn't mess that up for me, but that's all right. Red's got blue hostage. He could go into purple right now. I don't think he's going to, but... he doesn't get much out of hitting me either. I obviously have the pink kill. Blue has all of this. Purple has all of this. So I know that I have the pink kill, but the trade's only on 30. This elimination isn't really worth it until it gets up to about 80, I would say. And the reason behind that is it's still getting 3 troops every turn. So, or maybe 90 even by the time it's worth the 1 card to hit it. But honestly, card block protection is probably a more important thing. The downside of this is purple gets to 3 cards before I do. I don't know what his goal is. I'm going to dump everything over here because I don't trust this guy. And I might need to kill pink just to be ahead on the cards to know that I will trade in before purple. Part of me, I also kind of want red to close this off or open my capital. But this is the order I should do this. Red's playing very passive. I get it. I very, very much get it. Breaking me here obviously slowed me. He doesn't want to let me kill purple. Let's see if purple's got another trade on 3. He does not. All right, that is good to know. Now I give red an interesting choice. Does he hit the 3 or does he open up my capital? Because we know blue is trapped. We know blue is trapped. And part of the reason I don't think red will be too aggressive, partly because he has blue behind him. And if he's too aggressive, he runs the risk of pain. The issue is only he and I are trading. He actually does close this off. Now, I don't think I want to card block him too. But I've got cards to take off of purple if I need them. And card block the whole lobby. That'd be humorous. I'd probably get turned on, though, if I did that. But we stopped purple from getting cards. So we're basically getting 10 more troops per turn with what the trade-ins are at right now. Because we're getting... What are we getting? 13. That looked like a little bit of a quick fortify there. Going to be on 5 cards on this next turn, though. So if he fortifies off, he basically gets himself killed. I saw some sort of fast fortify there. I think he was hoping I would have hit into here, and I didn't. But now is that awkward point in an Alcatraz game where the game really just drags a lot. Obviously, I don't want that. Don't hit the 20. Don't hit the 20. Okay, thank God. I don't know why I put it there and not over here. Like, at least don't make me hold my breath over that situation. This is my fallback card. It's getting more and more expensive with every 3 troops I let sit there, but I don't know if and when red's going to try to card block me. 103 troops, though. I don't think red would bother messing with me on that. I think what I can do, really, is just truly full commit over here to this play. Hopefully red does not have a set on 3. Once I saw this here, I'm like, I can't let up now. And I'm going to have to kill purple on this next turn, which I don't love. Because he's going to take a card. The issue here on this next turn with purple is he's going to take a card. I almost hope red leaves that there. No, red's going to open up the capital. This is... I don't know. It's not really extra cards because I can't risk opening him up. I got this red card here. I assume red tries to card block me. Maybe he trades with me, but if he trades with me, what do I get out of that? Not a whole lot. Imagine this guy was sitting on a trade the entire time. I can't leave you on 4 cards, brother. I am sorry. Probably didn't need to hit that. His name is Skillless. I would argue his cap spot wasn't that great, but I wouldn't say it was skillless. Let's see. Tons of trucks. I fully anticipate red hitting me here. Now, red might trade in. Red might trade in and try to hit blue. And just call it a day. I don't know what red's going to do. He's got an interesting decision. Does he feel like he'll get enough troops to be able to kill blue? I don't think so. No, he does not. It makes more sense for me to trade with him. Now, I am on a set. He will be on a trade. I actually think leaving as many cards out here as possible is... it makes me easier to card block. But I get an extra card off of pink if I kill pink. And this is going to keep stacking behind me. And I don't want to give this bot... I'm going to hit pink here. I don't want to give the bot a better placement than the remaining two players. Blue got stuck into that position. Red has been playing a decent game this entire time. So I'm gonna take pink out of here, which probably isn't the best play, but I'm banking on ideally winning the game, and otherwise this just keeps getting bigger and bigger. And I don't want to risk that. So we're back on 4 cards. So whatever red does here, I have a trade in to respond to. That was part of the thing, is I wanted to force him to make the first move. And if that first move is just killing blue, then great. But it doesn't look like it is. So what we're gonna do here is I'm actually just we're gonna stranglehold red here. With extra cards. So I didn't want to card block him, but trade on 3 will absolutely not get through this capital here. So we're just going to go here. I don't think that's possible. I don't think a 65 on 99 is possible. So I'm just going to force him to open up the middle of the board. To basically, the goal here is basically force his hand to hit blue. And if he doesn't want to hit blue, tough nuggets, honestly. Back on 5 cards. The 125 over here is not very helpful for me. But basically the idea here is that red... And it's unfortunate that this is the case, but red is basically going to be forced to hit blue. That is my goal here. I'm simply going to have too many troops for him to deal with. And if he doesn't hit blue with his trade-ins, then I'm going to kill him. So that's kind of the gist here. I want him to open up this capital so I can come this way, but if he takes one of these cards, I guess if he takes one of these cards, it's an extra card for me over there. So I think that if I roll this first, I roll that first to either force him to open up the cap here so that I can use that to take a card, or force him to take one of these cards over here. I'm essentially trying to maximize the number of cards I can get here. And if he kills blue, if he doesn't put anything out here, and he tries to kill blue, which it doesn't look like he's going to do, which is unfortunate. Now he's got to open me over here. I picked up an extra card on the left. Blue is still card blocked. There is the chance red could bail on the cap. The problem with that is if red bails on the capital, I get to move first. So because I get to move first, red bailing on the cap does not benefit him. And now he is card blocked on 4 cards, mind you. But he is card blocked. And ideally, I have forced his hand into hitting blue. He either fortifies off and dies, or he hits blue. And I don't know that he has enough troops to hit blue. That is part of the problem with his position. He sets early. He trades up to 75 now. If he lets... The problem here with red is if he lets blue out, he almost certainly dies. And if he... How many territories? I assume he failed that roll. I think he probably tried it too. I'm going to take a risk here. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They would tie. I don't know who it would give it to then. Well played. I thought he would roll it. Well, give him some extra cards, I guess. I thought he might have rolled it. He didn't roll it. I'm going to back up to capital. But I'm 200 troops stronger than him, so I'm not super worried about it. And if he closes this off, I almost hope he goes further to give me more cards. Now, if you keep the troops off cap, you're going to lose. That's a mistake. I'll leave a little bit on cap over here. That was not a good play by red. That's a game-losing play, unfortunately. I get that he's trying to keep himself with extra cards. All that did was lose you 30 troops. I mean, I'm just going to eliminate you. Why would you do that? I don't know why he did that. I didn't really have any loyalty to the red player. So I don't feel too bad about that. I think blue's just going to step off cap now. Or sack into me. Good game. It left me on 5 cards. I was going to get an extra 80 troops off that. I get 47 from the spawn in. He's getting 13. Like, I absolutely win this game over time. I wanted to speed it up. I don't want to see you guys. I was wondering if he'd fortify off, and I told you guys the moment he fortifies everything off, he loses the game. Because I'm the one who sees it. Blue isn't able to react to it right away. And I mean, it stinks. I feel bad for him a little bit, but at the same time, I'm trying to win the game, and I was trying to force him into rolling blue. He seemingly never had enough troops to do that, unfortunately, which is fair, but I'll take a win where we can get it. 3 intermediates, a beginner on white and an expert on purple. Very surprised by that purple cap choice, but, you know, we got to win. Felon Friday, another success. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. We'll be back with another video tomorrow. As always, everybody, I have been C-Money. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. I don't know why I said it like that. Anyway, peace.